Kevin O'Rourke alongside the Charleston Southern head football coach following another huge win. The Bucks beat Liberty 38-36, improve to 8-3, and end the Big South season at 3-2. Another big one for CSU this week as the Bucks head to Athens to take on a top 10 Georgia team in between the hedges. Jamey, had to be a pretty satisfying win for you guys at Liberty and a great way to get it.
Yeah, it was. It was very satisfying. It was really just, you're happy for everybody that's involved with the program. Have not beat Liberty in a long time, hadn't won up there in a long, long time. And to be able to pull it off the way we did, I thought we obviously made some mistakes in a lot of areas, but we played hard and played well. And anytime you go somewhere and you're not expected to win and you get to spoil a little bit of stuff, it makes it even more special. So really happy for our young people.
Able to get some revenge, if you will, against Gardner-Webb a week before, do it again against Liberty. That had to be really satisfying for your seniors.
It was. I think last year, we talked about how those two games got away from us, and we just didn't play to the level we wanted to, and it obviously cost you an opportunity at postseason and a championship. So you remember those things. You don't use it as added motivation, but you remember it, and you don't want to have those feelings again. So it was good that the guys got to experience a victory up there because. Since, like I said, 2014 years, there's nobody's had a chance to go up there and win one. So that's pretty special for the guys to remember.
Third straight big game for your offense, had almost 600 yards of offense. Huge day for Christian Reyes, and the way he's finished his career here has been pretty impressive.
It has. We got off to a slow start, obviously, earlier in the year and had some road bumps there, but have really gelled the last few weeks. And Christian has been the beneficiary of that, of us getting more comfortable with what we're doing, and to have I think almost 100 at Monmouth, whatever it was, and then 160 and 188, almost over 200-something yards of total offense. He's done really well, and he deserves that. He works hard, never complained about what was going on, and he's been a great leader for us.
Charleston Southern beats Liberty for the first time since 2005. Bucks made the trip up to Lynchburg this past Saturday as we move into some first half highlights. Knew you guys would be tested. Josh Woodrum, quarterback for Liberty, you find out before the game out. How did that change your game plan going in?
Well, it was a little difficult because obviously you knew they're going to have a good player back up there, but you don't know what his strengths are. You've seen him on video a little bit, but not a lot. And so you take the same game plan in that you had for Woodruff. You try to, hey, this is how we're going to do things. And then you try to adjust after halftime to it. And I thought, he made some good plays. He obviously hurt us with the way he could run. He could do some good stuff there. Getting out of the pocket, and but we adjusted well eventually to it. But it was obviously a surprise. They did a good job keeping it under wraps.
Stephon Masha, redshirt freshman quarterback for Liberty, springs a big run there. It sets up a 51-yard field goal here from their place kickers, one of the best you'll see anywhere. Does miss a big extra point in the second half, but hits from 51 there to put Liberty on top. And you guys were in rhythm offensively from the start, but missed a couple of chances to score.
Yeah, I thought we got off to a good start. We did a good job of converting some third downs on the all night long on our drives, but we kept the ball here in the first half and did some good things and moved it. We just had some mistakes that cost us from finishing drives. Whether it was turnovers or just not executing the assignments the way we're capable of. But we had our chances to get in the end zone and make some plays, but didn't do it early like we needed to, and so that hurt us.
You mentioned the third downs. You had 3 fourth down conversions there. You move it to the Liberty 20 on the Brown run. He's intercepted for the first of 4 times on the day by a pretty good safety in Jacob Hagan.
Yeah, we made Hagan, earn all conference or maybe player of the year in the league with his game. But we made some mistakes there. But our defense, well, the great thing about it on the turnovers that we had is our defense usually got it back for us. They had 3 turnovers, so it was almost even. And when we got turnovers from them, we put points on the board, which was big.
Scored 14 points off those 3 Liberty interceptions. You get your first 7 here. The backside of the backfield were big all day. Mike Holloway on a 4th down there.
Yeah, we wanted to try to get Mike involved in the passing game because he's just a really good overall player, and he made some plays for us out of the backfield. It was big, and Chris Theodore made another nice play right there to help us. And we had a chance, here we throw a little ball up, we have a chance, but they hold us, and we go for a field goal and miss it wide right. And so disappointing there that we got a good drive and couldn't finish, so we're still down, 3-0.
You guys have shown a lot of resolve all season long, coming back from going 5-3 to win these last 3 games, and showed it again here in the first half after missing a couple early chances.
Yeah, we didn't get down. We knew we had some chances to make some plays, and we drove the ball and just couldn't do it. But we wanted to continue just to keep grinding, keep striking the stone what we do. And defense got us another big turnover early, and this time we were able to capitalize on it.
Davion Anderson's second interception in as many weeks. Freshman safety who's had big play after big play for the Bucs this season. Christian Reyes out of the backfield on a 4th down, one of the bigger plays of the first half.
Yeah, huge conversion there. We missed the field goal, so we decided we were going to go for it. We were going to try to put some points on the board and make that conversion, and then Ben Robinson gets us down here inside the 5-yard line. And so now we got to try to get it in there and be able to get it in right here to break that barrier, so to speak, that, hey, we finally got it in. That was huge for us.
Christian with his first touchdown of the day, a career-high 232 yards of total offense for him. Masha makes his second 35-yard run of the first half here, and he's probably going to be tough to deal with years to come.
Yeah, he's got a chance to be a really good player, runs well, throws the ball solid. He's only going to continue to get better. They got him and that guy back next year, so that'll be tough to do. And they went down, and we made 13. He made a lot of nice plays on the fades and things, and so they go answer us, so now we got to come back and answer them.
Back and forth first half with 5 lead changes. Christian Reyes breaks a 52-yard touchdown run here, just enough to get inside the left pylon. He's had 3 of the longest runs of his career these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we must have been saving his juice here towards the end. He's had some nice runs, but he makes a guy miss in the hole. We get really nice blocking down the field, and he's able to outrun him there toward the pylon, which was big. It was an immediate answer we needed to let Liberty know, hey, we're here to stay.
He got caught from behind on an 84-yarder the week before. Guys get on him about that at all?
They can, but they know when that piano's getting on that back quick with him. So it's pretty funny when they give it to him.
Mike Holloway had a big day as well. Continues to average almost 9 yards a carry this season. Bucs made some plays through the air too, but this time Austin Brown intercepted. And Austin made some plays, but made some mistakes as well.
Yeah, we had a miscommunication there on a play. Quarterback thought the receiver was running a route. Receiver thought he was throwing it here, so it didn't work out, and so we had another turnover. But the thing that our defense, we put them in a position to where they gave us the ball back, but then we turn it over and they go obviously make points off of it. Fortunately for us, they missed the extra point and they get a 15-yard penalty because the guy thought he was in the NFL. And so we're able to get the only kickoff really of the night that have a chance to return, and we get out to the 50-yard line with about 2 minutes left in the half. And so we hey, we got a chance to still run our offense and still come up and try to make some plays and get down into a makeable, either a touchdown or a field goal.
Alex Cruz on the edge there after the Darius Hammond return, and Christian Reyes makes an excellent catch here. Great throw, too, by Austin Brown for 29 yards.
Yeah, I thought Austin really stayed in here. This was a big play on 3rd down, and we had some chances at the end zone, didn't complete it, but we finally got a field goal in there. And so it gives us the lead going into half. And that 1 point, ended up being a big, them missing that extra point ended up being a big play in that first half.
Those back-to-back were really big in the game, could kind of go unnoticed, but the 15-yard penalty allows Hammond to get the return. You guys go up at halftime. That's a big swing right there.
Huge swing, and they get the points. They've got momentum. There's 2 minutes left to go, and then you get the ball at the 50. They miss the extra point. So we felt like if we could take advantage of that would pay dividends for us in the second half.
So CSU on top of Liberty 17-16 at halftime. Lots of highlights in the second half, and we'll see those after this. You're watching the Jamey Chadwell Show, brought to you by Hendrick Toyota. Back on the Jamey Chadwell Show as we take a look at some second half highlights from the Bucs win over Liberty up in Lynchburg this past Saturday. 17-16. CSU on top at halftime, and you get the ball to open the second half. You don't get a score, but your defense again comes up with a game-changing play.
Yeah, we come out, and I thought we moved the ball. We made a first down. We got backed up behind the chains, and couldn't overcome it. So we end up punting the football. We get a great punt, and get a chance at putting them back. And our defense does a great job on the very next play.
Truett Burns, both of his punts on the day were over 50 yards, and here's Masha's 3rd pick of the day. Malcolm Jackson, his 3rd of the season, gives CSU a short field, and you guys take advantage.
Yeah, that was big. We obviously wanted to score coming out of halftime. We backed him up. Quarterback throws one high. We have somebody in his face. We get to a 3rd down situation here. Colton makes a nice route, goes and gets the first down for us, which was big on 3rd down, especially a 3rd and long. It was huge there. We didn't want to settle for a field goal. And then Austin and Nathan Prater are able to hook up here off a little play action, and huge for us to get that lead like that.
11-yard touchdown for the tight end. Nathan Prater had a big catch the week before against Gardner Webb, and you guys really rolled offensively in the second half.
Yeah, I thought that gave us the momentum we needed to go make some plays. We're up. They get a chance. Obviously, they start doing some things with that quarterback because he can run and guide us in some situations. And then where they got us a little bit is this right here. You know, the other quarterback obviously is a good player too. He doesn't quite run as well as this young man. And so they just got us out in space, and he made some plays on the run, which is tough to do. Nice throw right there to get down inside the 15, and then you knew once they were down here they were throwing fades. And number 13 makes just an unbelievable play right there.
Darren Peterson with 3 touchdowns on the day, top receiver in the Big South, and certainly saw why. On Saturday, as Liberty closes within a point, Austin Brown comes right back. Your first play of the next drive, 40 yards to Nathan Pereira. Does what he does best, getting the ball at its highest point.
Yeah, he went up and made a nice play. Austin made a nice throw. We wanted to come back and attack him. You know, we wanted to come back and score. We're going to run the option here. Ben looks like he shot out of a cannon there right down the sideline. Then we come back with another little play action. Austin steps up in the pocket. Nice throw to Nathan. A Pereira there to get us inside the 2-yard line, and then Ben finishes the drive here with a little ISO play to get us in the end zone. So we answered them right back, which I think was big to show them, hey, you know, we're here to stay.
Charleston Southern rushed for 7 yards a carry, up near 350 yards rushing overall on the day. Defense gets a stop, and the offense goes right back to work. Chris Theodore has been big for you guys these last few weeks.
He was big. He made a big play there, and then this is another 3rd down play that we were able to convert out of the backfield, which was big. And then we go back to work up running the football, trying to, one, milk the clock, but continue to take advantage of what we're doing. We get another 3rd down here, 3rd and short. Run a little option play here, and we get great blocking. And Mike makes one guy miss and then outruns everybody in the end zone there. So 13 minutes to go, you know, you're up 15. We knew it wasn't over, but we felt good about the position we were in.
40-yard touchdown from Mike Holloway, the sophomore, with another big play. Liberty is able to answer back here. They end up cutting it down to 9, and you guys had to hang on here late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they get a drive, put a drive here together. We got a chance to make a play on the quarterback. We missed him, and he makes another throw on the run there to the tight end. And so they come right back and make a play here. We make a misplay in the secondary, and they get a touchdown, so they're right back in the game. They went for 2 here, didn't get it, so I think they had a penalty, so that allowed us to keep the 11-point lead, so make it a 2 or 9-point lead, make it a 2-possession game.
We saw a 61-yard run for Christian Reyes before. Here's a 52-yarder. Might have gotten the order reversed. Either way, big run. Takes it down inside the 20, and you guys had a chance to put the game away here.
We did. You know, that was a huge run. We continue to go back to the run game, and we get it up right here, I think, getting in a 3rd and short and have a chance to, you know, obviously make a 1st down. Austin makes a run to get us in the 3rd and short there, and so on 3rd down, we get the 1st, and then Coach Chadwell makes a bad call here. You know, we throw a ball and probably shouldn't have, and the guy makes a play, so is what it is. You know, we don't execute, and the guy makes a nice play and catch, and you put that in the bank, say, hey, you know, good luck, tip your hat off to him and say, hey, nice play, and enjoy your trophy that you're going to get for being Player of the Year because of playing up. Then they go right back to work with 5 minutes left and just keep throwing the football and making some plays, and I think they run it in here and with about 5 minutes to go, so they're right back in the football game.
For an offense, has to be pretty satisfying to be able to run out the clock, and you guys are able to do that. You run off this last 5+ minutes with 3 first downs. You stay on the field in a game where you had almost 600 yards of offense. Pretty special way to end it.
Well, it was. I mean, we knew, hey, we've got to go get first downs and we got to win the game. We don't want to get the ball back. And we decided on 2nd and long, I think they thought we was going to run it again. We decided to throw the ball. We had confidence in Austin. We get a big first down there, and then we just had to run the clock out. And we ran the clock out, and that was a great feeling. It was, you can see our guys were excited about just the win. You know, we felt like we had some playoff implications there if we could win and still give our chance of being an at-large bid. So there was a lot of emotion for that, emotion of not beating them, the emotion of the game last year. There was a lot of things, and felt like that, you know, going up there that maybe we didn't have the respect that we felt like our team deserved, and I think our guys want to go up there and earn that respect.
You got one at Georgia this week. You hope maybe playoffs. We'll see what happens. But in that locker room after, for this group, the last 2 years, what they've done, it had to be pretty special.
It was. You know, I think you never try to reflect back on the season until it's over. Obviously, that was our last. You know, typically you'd love to end that with your last season, you know, your last game, and not go play a top 10 team in the SEC. So you would like to have that memory. But for what, you know, they've done and where that they've came from, I think speaks volumes of them, and just the specialness of the group. You don't get a lot of groups that are close like they are and are playing for something bigger than themselves like they do. And to be able to have, you know, the 18 wins over that 2-year period. Somebody told me yesterday we've had 99 total wins in our program, and this group has won 18 of those, almost 20% of the overall wins. sad in some ways, but impressive nonetheless for that group.
How about the job they've done this year, these last 3 weeks too? You're at 5-3, you lose 3 straight, and you come back the way you have. For you as a coaching staff, that has to be really gratifying.
It was. You know, there was obviously you're on a high, and you come into Vanderbilt, you feel like you had a win there, and you get beat. Which okay, you got beat, and then you lose to a PC team who had a good year, but you felt like you should win that game, and then Coastal obviously take it to you. So you're down, and you don't know how your young guys are going to respond. And to their credit, we could have folded because you're looking. There's not much to play for. You can look at your schedule ahead, but they didn't. They kept just saying, you know what, things will work, and just sort of got on a roll. And then Monmouth, and then the Gardner Webb, and then obviously this last week, and to be able to turn it around and get to where they're at right now, probably the best group that I've been around as far as just staying on a course and keep believing.
Big-time win for CSU up in Lynchburg, Virginia on Saturday. They beat Liberty for the first time in their last 9 tries, 38-36. Bucks are 8-3. They take on Georgia, a top 10 team in the country who hammered Auburn last week. Bit of a challenge for you guys, I think. We'll talk about that game after this. You're watching the Jamey Chadwell Show, sponsored by Hendrick Toyota. Welcome back to the Jamey Chadwell Show. Charleston Southern heads to Athens, Georgia this Saturday. Noon kick on the SEC Network against the Georgia Bulldawgs, and you come off a huge win. Georgia does as well, a 34-7 win over Auburn. How do you approach this game with your guys this week?
Well, we'll approach it the same way. Every time we go in, we're going to win, and we're going to compete. We obviously understand the opportunity that we have, but the challenge that's there. And our best might not be good enough, but our goal every week is we're going to play our best to win the game. And so nothing will change with our approach. Obviously, they're top 10. We played a lot of top 10s, just not in the FBS. But what a great moment for our university and our kids, especially from Georgia, to be able to experience tradition. We told them the other day, you got Heisman Trophy winners played in there, you got national champion played in there, and we get to be part of that memory. And we get to make our own memory there. And so we're excited about that and going down and representing the blue and gold, and our kids will play well.
And you hope the playoffs are ahead. You don't know. Do you talk at all about the fact that it might be the final game for your seniors?
No, I think that's probably best left unsaid. They probably have an inkling that this could be it. I told them that we'll get in the playoffs if we beat Georgia, so there's added motivation. But we'll let that be part. Our main focus is going down there, being together again, and playing our type of football one last time, and getting to do it against obviously a very worthy opponent.
So Charleston Southern takes on Georgia again. That game kicks noon Eastern time on the SEC Network. You can watch it there. For Jamey Chadwell, my name is Kevin O'Rourke. Thanks for watching the Jamey Chadwell Show, brought to you by Hendrick Toyota.